Warriors! You're probably wondering why I'm in Christmas pajamas and why I'm coming to you with this video right now. Well, the reason why I'm in Christmas pajamas is because during the Christmas and New Year's I was in quarantine. And now I'm not. And we're in our new place with my kids. We just celebrated Christmas, so awesome morning. But I wanted to share something with you guys. Now, we've brought this video to you before, Ready Player One. Now, we saw some things within there that were predicting the future and things that are happening now and things that have been announced. Now, one of our warriors sent me this clip and I could not wait to do this video. I had to do it now. So Ready Player One is a movie that shows a bunch of people in a game, right, in a simulation, and how human behavior gets mixed with virtual reality. Now, the way that we work here at our 3T Academy is Kevin, my business partner, he thinks futuristically. He's a movie guy. He can decode movies. And I look historically. And so now I've kind of gotten the brain of both. And so with Kevin and I, we look at things at a different aspect. We're able to connect the dots. And I've been doing investments based on that, and it's been working out really well for me in the cryptocurrency space. Being in the banking system for quite a long time, being a vice president, I saw the banking system and how it was ran. And I decided to leave to become a warrior in a modern day society and learn how to fish. I didn't want the fish anymore. I wanted the fishing pole, and I've gone deep down the rabbit hole. And I'm about to show you something really cool. And I'm going to show you two cryptocurrencies that I think in the future are going to do fantastic based on where we're heading. Now, this could be all pie in the sky, and not what I'm asking you not to do is believe a word I say. What I'm asking you to do is to learn how to fish. Don't trust a guy in his Christmas pajamas talking to you on YouTube. But what I want you to do is understand that what you believe in your heart, you think in your mind, will eventually become your words and become your reality. I am the top health and mindset coach in the world, and I've been saying that for years. I got a podcast, the Coach JV podcast, multiple books, and I've gone there through the subconscious mind. I believe that I'm the best coach in the world, and you should believe in yourself as well. It's not arrogance, it's confidence. So we're going to watch the full trailer of Ready Player One. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down two parts. One of it was sent to by one of our warriors from around the world. We get information all around the world. I'm always willing to research stuff. Now this one I decided to do the YouTube video on it because it's super amazing. You can actually scan a QR code in the movie and it pulls up part of that magazine and it reads and tells us what the future is going to go right now based on my perception, right? So let's watch the trailer to Ready Player One, and then we're going to slow it down and we're going to break it down. All right, you guys ready?
My name's Wade.
1 second. I just put it, you guys see how I did it in slow motion? Give me 1 second, I'm going to speed it up. Thank you for bearing with me. This is live, baby. Or not live, but there we go. So I slow it down to do my research.
My dad picked that name because it sounded like a superhero's alter ego. Like Peter Parker or Bruce Banner. But he died when I was a kid. My mom too. And I ended up here. Sitting here in my tiny corner of nowhere. There's nowhere left to go. Nowhere. Except the oasis. A whole virtual universe. Take you on a trip around the world and back. People come to the oasis for all the things they can do. But they stay because of all the things they can be.
Can you feel this?
Let me show you. Yeah. It's the only place that feels like I mean anything. The Oasis was the brainchild of James Halliday.
Hello. If you're watching this, I'm dead. I created a hidden object, an Easter egg. The first person to find the egg will inherit $500 billion and total control of the Oasis itself.
Who is this Parzival, and how the hell is he winning?
Find him.
This isn't just a game. I'm talking about actual life and death stuff.
The Oasis, the world's most important economic resource. It's nothing less than a war for control of the future.
Welcome to the rebellion, Wade.
Okay, so I'm going to stop it right there, and then we're going to go back to a couple spots, okay? So that's the trailer that you watched. Now remember, preemptive programming. there's little things that come up that you can't see that go into your subconscious mind. That's just how preemptive programming works. That's how advertising works. Okay, so when you know the game, you can't be played. So I'm going to break down a couple spots here. Okay, so we're going to come right here, and I'm going to slow it down. Okay, bear with me as I do this, where you're basically doing the research with me here. This warrior sent me, this is a piece that I found, and I'll show you the piece that the other warrior found. Okay, ready? Here we go.
The Oasis was the brainchild.
Oh, okay, so notice what I just see right here. Oasis coin, the next dollar. That flashes right by. It says the Oasis coin is the next dollar. Now, is it the Oasis coin? What that's telling me is that they're telling us that cryptocurrency is going to back the dollar, which I've already believed, right? Okay, so that's one clue right there. The Oasis coin is the next dollar. So they're telling us a cryptocurrency, I believe it's going to be XRP. Now, there's no direct connection between Oasis and XRP, but follow along with me.
James Howard.
Okay, get ready.
Oh.
Okay, now he's going to speak right here.
True.
I don't know if anybody can decode any of this, but that looks like Google, right? That looks like Google. I could not get close enough to see what those are.
Watching this, I'm dead.
Okay. Here it comes. Okay, right here. Okay, so this is the clue that the warrior sent to me. Right here, another thing too is I picked up on this. So X1 101 is a huge, I guess, Korean boy band. So that's interesting. That came on the scene recently, I believe. I could be speaking out of school, but this was maybe predicting the biggest Korean boy band. It's X1 101 is one of the biggest Korean boy bands. You can actually scan this QR code. Now, I couldn't do it on my regular phone. I had to scan an app, download a QR code app. When you scan this, okay, you ready? It's going to take you to an actual thing, okay? And so this is what pops up. So this comes up, so you can actually scan the QR code. How forward thinking. Now what I want you to do is do your research. When did Ready Player One come out? Okay, so I'm going to read this to you guys, okay? So this might get a little boring because I'm going to sit here and read this to you guys, okay? So I'm going to bring this closer to myself. Okay, it says, James, the creator of the Oasis, the virtual reality wonderland, is a game designer. This is important for our future investments. With a visionary who made unparalleled impact in the industries of gaming, entertainment, and technology. Many might argue that Holloway, together and his former business partner, Ojin Morrow, combine all of these industries into one enormous digital playground. Listen to those words, guys. They're telling us what's coming. But long before changing the landscape of virtual reality and the way people interacted, James Holliday was gangly, gaming-obsessed teenager from Midtown, Ohio. In Midtown, Ohio High School, where he met his best friend, Ojin. The two of them bonded over a love of films and video games. Morrow and Holland spent their days after school designing video games, Morrow's basement. Shortly after graduating high school, the two decided to start their own video game company. I can't even pronounce that. Greatreset Games. In the beginning, their first game, Anarcho's Quest, which they sold by promoting the back of the computer magazines. We spent years developing this game in Morrow's basement, but within 6 months, Anarcho Quest became the national bestseller. And from there, the small company took the video game industry by storm, releasing a series of best-selling action-adventure games, all using groundbreaking first-person graphics engine created by Holliday. Gargis Games set a new standard for immersive gaming. It was not until then, decades later, that Holliday would make VR not just gaming experience, but a lifestyle. Listen to this. Many of the missing milestones won't remember that there was a time when it looked like virtual reality, listen, this is key, when virtual reality would go away. Pogos and Google's Glass. Okay, so this would go away the way Pogs. Okay, it would go the way Larsix Disc, Pogs, and Google Glass. In 2020, oh my gosh, 2020, the virtual age was a flame that had burnt out fast and bright, then got out of it quickly. VR was dead until James Holliday breathed life into it. So I just wanted to go that part. You can actually go down the rabbit hole and scan it yourself. Okay, so we got Ready Player One saying that there's an Oasis coin that's going to replace the dollar. Okay, we have this that you can actually scan the QR code in the movie. How many people have scanned the QR code in the movie, right? It brings up this article here. And then you go here, okay, So now this is virtual reality is booming in the workplace amid the pandemic. Here's why. 2020, we have a pandemic. Virtual reality used within businesses is forecast to grow 8.829 million in 2018 and 4.26 billion by 2023. It has been used for training, work, meeting, customer service during the pandemic. Facebook VR headsets brand recently released Oculus for business platform aimed at commercial use, and legal experts warn of data privacy breaches. Okay, so now I'm going to take you a little bit further into the cryptocurrency. Now, I think that XRP is going to back the US dollar. That's my opinion. Not a financial advisor, not financial advice. But there's also a couple coins. One of them I was heavily invested in. I backed out to move my portfolio around. I'm going back in. After finding this clue, I'm going back in. Okay? This is what I think is going to happen. I think that we're going to go into this virtual type reality. Video games were already there. Okay? Engine is a cryptocurrency that helps, I don't play video games, but helps players bring skins in and out of the game, and it creates its own blockchain within the gaming industry. So Engine is a huge coin that you can look up right here. Another one that I'm going to get into is Decentraland. We talk about this in our cryptocurrency discords. We talk about this type of stuff in our cryptocurrency calls every single Thursday. We have a Warrior Academy of people that are way smarter than me. But these are the type of things that I look at. Now, am I right? I've been pretty dang right with my crypto portfolio. I'm not predicting the future. I'm not saying you should take my advice, but this is how I do my research off future, past, and what's actually happening in the real world. And as everybody looks this way, I look this way. I see what the billionaires are doing, not what they're saying. So movies have clues. Now some are just for entertainment, but within each movie, there's something telling us something coming, warriors. I'm not sure how this all works, or I'm trying to figure this out, but what I am doing is staying present, having a great time, and teaching my warriors how to think differently, how to fish, warriors. I'm a believer in God. I love God. I follow the life of Jesus. I'm non-religious, but I love every single human being. I don't care what religion you are. I don't care where you're from. I don't care if you're left or right. I am here for you, and I love you, warriors. I just want to help teach you to get your fishing pole and fish. So if there's any clues you found in this trailer, comment down below. And if you want to join our Warrior Academy, you can. You can click the link down below in the description, and you can join our Warrior Academy right now and join warriors, almost 400 warriors all over the world, 9 different countries, working together to build a future for our families and bring the money back to the people, the uncommon 1%. Warriors, rise. Let's go.